Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Workers and Resources Soviet Republic People's Proletarian Petroleum Perfection number 301. Last night when I actually recorded this, I had a little production mishap. I sort of forgot to hit record on the audio side of things. So we have video, but the brilliant audio that was recorded at the time was unfortunately not captured. So I'm trying to do something different here. Doing it post the fact. What we're seeing is the highways and bridges being done. This is the last bit of the highways and bridges. But then I thought, highways and bridges, sure, in all its for all it's worth and everything. But really, if we're going to ruin the place by having silly bridges all over the Great River and so on, looking silly. Might as well make them railroad bridges too. So that's what this will be about when just we have looked at this paper for a little bit longer. Apparently, I'm not really used to doing this sort of post commentary on things, but I should try and muddle through and do the best possible out of the situation that has arisen. Oh, I think that these road bridges here over the rivers and so on is a little bit of a blemish on the landscape. So if we're going to have such a blemish, yeah, we might as well have trains too, going all around the place. Oh, I suppose that's what we're doing. Things ought to speed up here pretty soon if I have not. Things looks to have stopped. They should not stop. They should go on. Yeah, here's a blemish. One of the blemishes, and there will be even more blemishes. But since we have yeah, I just said this 3 times now. Yeah, it's difficult to do this just passively watching the thing and then doing what it is. But here we go. Now we're into it, and there will be a little bit of a railroad being laid in here, and we're doing it at about 8 times the regular speed, I believe. Oh. I mean, it is quite fiddly business, this building bridges and railroads and whatnot in the Soviet Republic, as we know. But there you see, one bridge in. Very good. Just need to get the railroad down here. To do that, we need to massage the terrain a little bit, and then, fiddle it around, left, right, up, down, mostly down, straight, double track. And trying to reuse the old groundworks that we have for the current road bridges. This is way too steep for the railroad, but since the game is accepting it, we're going with it. It is a little bit. It was quite fiddly this to get all of this stuff, but this is not. Yeah, here I just realized that getting a railroad into the town of Järn is going to be difficult, to not say completely goddamn impossible, because it is so quite developed at this point. Here we have a little roundabout for the trains, and double tracking as much as possible. The railroad might not turn out to look completely excellent, but here we go, getting the first train construction set to work on the first segment, putting in a few semaphores too to allow for smooth operations whilst when we get the train diesel station. That's good to have too. Expected the trains to be able to refuel, and that's a good thing if they can. So yeah, that's that. And now how to get around all this stuff, since Järn is so very, very densely built up already. Can't really take a railroad into there, but we can get a rail bridge over the thing out here. Maybe we shall see how it goes. Yeah, I know it works out, but it is not straightforward. Yeah, this is what we try. Get a railroad up the hill. Go bridge over soon. Yeah, now we go to a bridge over there. Great. Not looking great. No, try again. It doesn't look too bad. Taking the railroad down here. There's so many level crossings on this railroad too. It's just ridiculous, but whatever it turns out to be, it might not be used for a whole lot. This, or we could use it to eventually replace all the damn boats with trains, but then you're going to need a quite functional railroad if you want to do that, and this railroad may not be so functional that it would support such a logistical endeavor. But there's a railroad construction office. That's a good thing to have in a few places when setting out on a project like this. Yeah. That is okay. What are you doing now? I'm open storage for the railroad construction office too, so they can keep some stuff close by. Right. The railroad construction thing is doing its thing. Problem here was that the train is just about 20 centimeters too long to not fit inside the semaphore whilst it is working on the bridge, so it may be blocking the line a bit. This, what we're seeing now, the roller here doing its thing, that is the last bit of the bridges and highway network for the land. So to take in this moment, we're going at regular speed for a little bit to take in how the asphalt roller is sort of gliding over the road without actually turning its wheels or its rolly thing. That's apparently how it is. Yeah, but it's just about to be done, you know. It's like very close to be done. Then I suppose we could do like a tour on the roads, a real proper road trip. Yeah, I think that's what I'm pointing at here on the map. How such a road trip would be undertaken. Yeah, there are many options on how to do this. Here, notice that was the supposedly the end of this one, but I continue a little bit. I noticed there that tourists were despawning from the train for some reason, so double track further towards the border. That's what we're doing. Get rail construction officers to work on it. Yes, most definitely so. Okay. Yeah, other than that, I mean this. Yeah, here. I mean to have something. We iron is what they do here in Järn. It is named Järn Iron after all the town. So I was trying to get a train aggregate loading thing in, so that we can load some iron onto the train. It has some sort of use for it. Although it is, as you can see, a little bit tricky. And now the railroad has to go into, and that's going to be completely straightforward, obviously. Yeah. I dig away there. There you go. Yeah, now we have a little bit of a problem for the second track, though. Yeah, it's not going to do it that way, you know. You have to try something else. I think I figure out that pretty soon. Now, about now. Yeah. There we go. And a diamond. Not quite a diamond, since it didn't want to do that. So we have a crossover for the one way over there and one, and so on. Okay. Yeah, now railroad through Farming Island. This is completely straightforward. This railroad here, we just bang it in. You know, trains they're going to look. It's going to look quite bumpy, I think, for the trains going over here. Apparently, also only doing single track. Yeah, I said I don't think that we'll have that much traffic. And if this is twisted down railroad, this to get through all this stuff. That's a very excellent spot for a level crossing. No traffic around there that's going to be disturbed by it. There we get a bit of a coastal railroad now all of a sudden. Very nice. Try and get back up here into thing. There we go. Yeah, how to remove a few fields. And we're still making, like, I haven't looked at the numbers in a while, but we're making a lot more crops than we actually need. I'm not too worried about it. We have quite a few excavators on hand. to do the work. Also sped up 8 times. That helps too. But many excavators are around to do the work. Of course, a double track too. Not bad. Or double track is more like a passing track, since the majority of the thing is single tracked. Yeah. Here I just see that the boats, they are not possible. They are not able to pass underneath this bridge. Wonderful bridge that we did. So I had to do it in some other way. With one of these bridges first that has further distance between the pillars, and then try and muddle through something here to get that over all this. And you look at how many goddamn pylons are on the ground there. But magically it did hook up, and the boats, just as soon as I realized that the game is on pause and unpause it, the boats will realize that I can go underneath this bridge. I don't have any more complaints. There you go. Apparently removing a little bit of railroad, putting in some conveyors. That's a good thing, so that we can convey the iron up to the train aggregate loading thingamabob, the jig right there. Yeah. There you go. Okay. But yeah, we're continuing this railroad little bridge we're going to need there, no problem at all. Wonder how long this will take to build. It's going to take forever. Yeah. Here we go, coming in through here. Now, here, trying to take the railroad past the airport infrastructure, and also trying to get a little stop in here so that we can take tourists in on the rail to this place, so the railroad will actually serve some purpose. Yeah, and transfer them onto the bus up to Tourist Mountain eventually, maybe. Now this railroad, I think it will look quite brilliant when it gets done, but you'll see what happens. But it is on the mountainside, which is lovely. Problem is just that it's quite difficult to actually hook up to anything in town or anything anywhere near anything else. So it just goes through here on the mountainside as it stands right now. But it's okay. I think it will look quite lovely with trains going here, except that the railroad will be bumpy. Yeah, especially that bit after the bridge there. That's not going to look ridiculous at all, if it even works. There we go. A little bridge. Yeah, I want to go there and then have a tunnel underneath the road. Very clever. That's about it for the railroad right now, right? I think so. There, train diesel station being planned in. And here I sort of forgot that I already had built a train construction office, railroad construction office, right on the other side of the bay. So I built one here as well. This one is a bit unnecessary. I don't think that we'll use this one. I think that we'll use the other one, and forget that this one exists. Just leave it as planned infrastructure. But we need electricity for it. I had this in my mind. Didn't I build one of these railroad construction offices around here somewhere? I couldn't find it, and yeah, that's how it is, though. With the People's Proletarian Petroleum Prefecture, and yeah, this was commentary, post-commentary. We're down to regular speed, concerning the City Hall office. Yeah, I'm checking for available workforce is what I'm doing. We're going to need workers to build this railroad, and we don't have a lot of unemployment around here. We don't have a lot of unemployment overall, 3% overall. That's mostly people in Utopia, I think. It's simply too dense of a town to transport all the people out to various workplaces. There might be workplaces that they could work at, but as it stands, and it's fine the way it is. Yes, it's time to wrap this up about difficulties post commentary if you're not used to it. Yeah, but that's it. Speed building, I think they call it. That was quick. At least the planning of it was. The building of it will not be quick. The building of it will be slow. But we'll see how much we do and how much I let it run. There is the highways and bridges are complete, so a proper road trip over the entire goddamn nation might be in the cards soonish. Maybe next time, I don't know, but I feel like we should do, if we're going to do a road trip, I should do the entire goddamn thing, the entire place. It might be 1.5 hours to go around the whole place, but it's how it is. Yes. See here now that we're about not quite looking at anything that makes any sense. 2 bridges. Well, ladies and gentlemen, apologies for this, but thank you so very much for watching, and good night.